Pear, Foodies here. I'm Kaile. This is Trey, and today we're going to make something a little special for you.
Yeah, it's been a while, guys. So we're shopping a couple weeks ago for some Thai ingredients to make Thai food, and we came across this packet. It's an Okonomiyaki kit, which is whatever you would like grilled, loosely translated, but it's like a savory Japanese pancake. I've made this before. This is actually going to be Kaylee's first time making it and trying it.
I'm a little concerned.
So she's a little concerned. I've had her watch a couple of videos to try to educate her on what exactly it is, and what's your final thoughts on it?
My thoughts on it are basically it is a cabbage pancake.
So
covered in lots of sauce.
She's not a big fan of cabbage. So we're going to go over the contents of the package, and it says that it came with English ingredients, which was the whole point of getting it. But this was kind of cool. It's got all the ingredients minus the fresh produce and the pork that you need.
Any English on this package at all.
It's very colorful.
Except the ingredients.
But we're going to go over our ingredients that we're going to use today, and get to making some okonomiyaki, so stay tuned.
Hopefully it's delicious.
So our first ingredient that we're going over is actually going to be our okonomiyaki kit. We're going to go over the contents that you get in the bag. So I'm just going to pull out some stuff. Here are instructions. It looks like it is in several different languages. It says, "Hello people of the world. Are you looking for fun meals for your home? In Japan there are fun food for family and friends when they gather. It's okonomiyaki. Okonomiyaki developed from an Edo-era snack. These days, Japanese add a variety of their favorite ingredients to create the style of okonomiyaki that's popular. Nutritious and fun meal. Everyone can enjoy okonomiyaki party at home. You cannot help having one." And it's got a little cute picture of a family. They look so happy. But that's our instructions, which is actually good. It is in English, so we should be able to navigate the novice over here on it. What is this?
I don't know. These would be the sauces, no? Like the...
that looks like it's the batter and the seasonings, I believe. Oh no, here's the batter.
No, that's the batter. This has to be like the sauces. Maybe we should read the English instructions.
Let's see what we have. So that is this is the batter mix. That has the yam powder in it, the tempura crisp, and the green seaweed, which is the topping.
So this is the green seaweed, obviously, because it's green. This was the what?
Probably the yam powder.
Okay, yam powder.
And then
the yellow one is the tempura
crisp. So
now that we know what it is.
That's all of our ingredients, and then there's a couple that we had to go and purchase in order to make it.
This is the best.
The tempura crisp, yes. So we're going to go over our produce and our proteins and the sauces, actually. I want Kaile to try them, so let's get into that. Alright, so we have our sauces for our okonomiyaki. We have the Japanese Kewpie mayonnaise, which, you know, most videos we watched last night, they said you can't skimp, you need to get the right one.
Yeah.
But this is Japanese mayonnaise.
How is it different?
You're about to find out.
Oh no.
Give me your finger.
I don't like this part.
No.
So I'm about to just straight up eat mayonnaise.
You're going to try Japanese mayonnaise. Tell me if you can taste the difference. I call it baby mayonnaise because there's like a baby on the bottle.
Why am I the only one trying it?
Because I've already had it. So what do you think? What's the difference? Any difference?
I don't know. It's like mayonnaise.
Okay. And then
it might have like a little bit more vinegar or something in it. I don't know. It's a little bit more tangier than mayonnaise.
we got bulldog vegetable fruit sauce. It's tonkatsu sauce. We could have got the okonomiyaki sauce. To me, I like this one a little bit better. It's a little sweeter. It's a little tangier. I mean, I've also even used takoyaki sauce before to make okonomiyaki. So
this is compared to...
This is like a barbecue sauce, of all things.
But it looks watery.
It is. It is watery. There's that.
It smells like Worcestershire sauce.
Yep.
That's how you say that?
Yep. So what do you think about that?
That's good. I like that one.
All right. And when their twin powers combine...
Oh, no.
Yeah. She's going to try the combination of the two.
I'm not eating it off the spoon. I'll stick my finger in
Now it definitely tastes different once it's warm, but you can sort of get the idea of mixing the two together on top of the pancake.
Okay, because the yellow would be good.
Yeah, so it does make all the difference. So those are our two sauces. Our other ingredients that we have, cabbage and green onion. Those are going to be our greenies that we're going to get diced up and we're going to mix them into our pancake batter. And then you can traditionally use just sliced pork belly, but we're actually going to be using a smoked bacon.
All right, so now that we've gone over all the ingredients, I'm gonna go ahead and chop up the vegetables, the cabbage and the green onion. All right, so now I'm gonna cut up the cabbage. First, you wanna cut it up into strips. All right, now that we got it cut into strips, I'm gonna turn it and cut it into cubes, and hopefully it's not as hard as the strips were. Now I'm going to place it into the bowl so that I can cut the green onion and hopefully not drop it all over the floor. Now we're going to chop up our green onion. I'm going to start by cutting off the little hairy tips. And then you want to chop this up fine, or I guess however you really want to, but we're going to chop it up fine. Now that we have the vegetables all prepped and ready to go, we're going to go over the directions on how to put it all together.
Alright guys, now that we got all of our ingredients prepped, Kaylee's going to walk me through the instructions that came with our Okonomiyaki kit.
Alright, step number 1, you're going to add water to a large bowl, followed by the yam powder, which is in the pink bag. And after you've added your powder, you are going to mix it until it is all dissolved. And next, you're going to add the okonomiyaki batter mix and blend it until it's dissolved. Next, you want to mix with the other ingredients. So you want to mix the chopped cabbage, and then you want to put in the green onion and also the tempura crisps in the yellow bag and the eggs. I believe 2 eggs. Apparently somebody forgot the eggs. Now after you have all your ingredients in there, your cabbage, your green onion, your tempura crisp, your eggs, you want to lightly mix it with a spoon, but be careful because over mixing makes it too sticky.
Alrighty, now that we got our okonomiyaki batter mixed in with all the ingredients, the next direction is to preheat the electric grill or frying pan to 400 degrees or medium low heat by frying pan, and lightly coat with oil. So I got it set on high right now, so I need to turn it down because I don't want to burn this. So go to medium and add a little bit of oil just to coat the pan. So while this is warming up, the Okonomiyaki kit says that it has enough to make 2 pancakes. So I'm just going to pour in half of the mixture, form it, we'll fry that one up, and then we'll make our second one. Alright, so now I got the okonomiyaki batter. I'm going to go ahead and pour in half of it. Our pan's nice and hot over the medium heat. Form it into a round pancake. The key is, as this starts to cook and that cabbage starts to soften, you want to keep trying to form it, keep it nice and pressed together. That way it'll be a lot easier to flip it when it cooks. But now that we have it nice and formed round, we're going to let it cook for about 3 minutes, and then we're going to flip it and add our bacon to it. Prior to flipping it, add our bacon and then flip it to where we can cook the bacon. So I'm going to let this go. I'm going to cover it up so it gets a nice even cook on it, and we're going to let that go for about 3 minutes. Alright, so we've been about 3 minutes, actually just about 4 minutes on it. Finally starting to see some color on the sides. I'm going to layer the bacon on it, and then I'm going to attempt to get this guy flipped all in one shot. So now that we got it flipped, we're gonna let it go for another 4 to 5 minutes. Throw the cover on it so we can cook it all nice and even. All right guys, so we're done with the bottom half. We're gonna flip it and then sauce the side with the bacon. Double spatula action again. Boom. That looks good. All right. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, so now that we got it flipped, I'm gonna turn the heat down a little bit. So now we're gonna come in with our sauce. Get that on top. Give it a good coating. And get smell that start to warm up. And come in and hit it with our QP mayo. And last but not least, our seaweed powder. I can get it open. There we go. Oh, looks good. Now that we got our okonomiyaki sauced up, I'm gonna go ahead and put it on the plate and we're gonna try it out. And voila. Now we got our okonomiyaki. It's completely finished. It looks good. What did you say?
It looks good.
It looks exactly like the
I'm
pictures.
still a little concerned.
So since we used a thick sliced bacon, I'm going to go ahead and cut it with a knife instead of the spatula. It might go a little bit easier that way.
Good idea.
And then chop it into fourths.
I want a piece with bacon. Now, there's different ways that there's lots of different ways that you can cook this, correct?
Yeah, it translates into what you like grilled. So, I mean, some people will do like a lot of seafood, scallops, I've seen shrimp, octopus, pork belly instead of the bacon. And, I mean, really you can do anything. Some people put like pickled ginger. Kaylee's not a fan of ginger, so we didn't go that route.
But so what is your favorite way? What do you like grilled?
I like it this way. This is, to me, is like the basic.
Classic.
I don't
This
do.
is like, would this be like the classic way to do it then?
Minus the smoked bacon. If it was just pork
True,
belly, this would
pork
be
belly.
like almost Osaka style, but they do add the ginger and stuff. So let's get a little
Alright,
taste.
I'm ready, but I want like sauce and bacon. Everything's better with bacon, right? How bad could it be? Got
Alright.
bacon on it.
Let's try it out.
I'm still nervous.
Kaylee's first okonomiyaki. What do you think?
It's not bad. It tastes like barbecue.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I like to do the smoked bacon. It sort of helps with the cabbage.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Now this is something that I also like to eat if I'm gonna have like a beer or something, and also in some parts of Japan they have like okonomiyaki restaurants where like that's what you get this, and they might have some drinks and stuff like that. Yeah, but we thank you for watching this episode.
Bon appetit.
Bon appetit, and I'm gonna finish all of this and the next one probably if I can get it away from her. But it's a good sign. She's going for second. So until next time, we definitely appreciate you watching. If you haven't yet, subscribe to our channel and follow us on Instagram. We post things all the time, even if we're not filming a video about it. But it seems like we're going to be going into like an Asian cooking series.
Yeah.
We started with this. We have sushi coming down the pipe and Thai food coming down the pipe. So definitely stay tuned. Until next time. Bye.
Bye.